Catch 'em all.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? I'm very sorry about the wait. I was having some more connection issues like I have the last couple of days, and it seems like not only am I able to use my more advanced widget setup, but that I have fixed my CPU bog down from like 85 to 90% consistently while I'm streaming down to like 30. So this is functional. I can work with this. What's going on, Apocalypse? What's up, Chaos? So, mind you, I have done and I've been very purposeful to do this. Sorry if I kind of sound like shit. I am very sick. I'm trying to figure a way to deal with it, because, you know, I'm gonna have to deal with it anyway when I go back to work in a couple days if I'm not feeling better. I have not done any of the content so far for any of the Battle for Lordaeron stuff. I haven't watched any of the cutscenes. I haven't read anything. I have very, very purposefully stayed off of Twitter. I have avoided everybody else's streams today just so that I can keep myself spoiler free and that we can enjoy, you know, we can enjoy the scenario together. Pretty excited. I'm having a hell of a time with the loading screen boss, though. Give me just 1 second. Alright. Still not loaded in. Son of a bitch, Blizzard. Might have to turn my graphics down a little bit if it stays this bad. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to have to. Maybe not. I'm still getting 55 frames per second. That's functional. That's functional. I changed up my legendary build too. Was able to spike my item level up quite a bit there. Much more. I have using Archimonde's Hatred Reborn. I am able to take so much more damage. Like my magic damage mitigation issue is no longer a problem during Mythic Plus. Hang on, let me turn my graphics down before we go into Lag City down here. It's been pretty neat. I got myself some particularly difficult keystones that I haven't been able to do anything that hard since the pre-patch, simply out of the all-around absorb from Prydaz, and then Archimonde's giving me that 30% bubble, which is very overpowered, by the way, because now I have 25% bubble plus 30% bubble. Fuck everybody else, right? The Alliance moves against the Undercity, seeking retribution for the burning of Teldrassil. We will not allow them to take what is ours, Demon Hunter. The Alliance has called its banners and marches the Undercity. Now the war has truly begun. Our merge will send you on your way. Go, see to our defenses, and get the civilians to safety. I will join you soon. Loktar Ogar. Alright. So, oh shit, there's a portal here? That's convenient. Oh, that's a mage's portal. Damn. Damn. Little disappointed. Damn. Speak with Isabella. Who the hell is Isabella? There's Isabella. I found her, guys. What's going on, Atish? What's going on, man? Well met, Demon Hunter. My advice to you is, as you travel the world, be wary of the magic. Be wary of magic, for it will burn the untrained. And I've joined the queue, guys. I'm super stoked. Guys, please do me the favor while we're going through this together, and don't spoil it for me, okay? That's very important to me. I really don't want this to be spoiled at all. Give me just 1 second. Sorry. Don't mean to do this on camera, but I've been kind of glitching out when I have to swap scenes. Like I said, I got the flu, and it sucks. It is so bad. Where's my hand sanitizer? I have a whole bottle. Found it. Ha. See? Convenient, isn't it? It's nice to work at a bulk buy store because I can buy everything and anything I need, groceries included, in massive quantity without having an issue. Oh, that's not very nice, Chaos. That's not very nice. Well, I'm glad for those of you who haven't seen it yet that we're all able to experience it together, because I'm super excited. Personally, I'm super, super excited for this. I've been waiting very impatiently. That's the best way I can put it. Is that any better on the audio, bud? It should be. My mic is honestly kind of shitty, so I'm saving up money right now trying to buy myself a new microphone. But of course, since I've been unemployed for so long, I've been needing to catch up on some bills first. That's the most important step, always. God, I hope I don't start lagging my face off. Yep, I knew it. Shit. Yup, hang on. I'm going to have to correct this, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why my computer just can't seem to handle a 20-man raid on 7 graphics while streaming. Apparently, that's just asking too much. Thank you, NVIDIA. Appreciate all the money that I spent. Atish, I'm really excited to see it, man. I really am. Everybody's told me that I'm going to love it. All the people that I've told that I haven't done it yet, they're all like, dude, it's wild. The cinematics are definitely... I've heard that it's what people expected, and at the same time, it's like really far off of what they were expecting. So I'm kind of excited to see what direction that I'm able to take on it. And I know that it's been a while, guys, since I've made a video. But this is actually going to be one of my first video creations, is my thoughts, opinions, and feelings on what we're doing in this scenario. So I really hope you guys enjoy that, because I have quite a lengthy opinion on it that I would love to get across to all of you guys. because it's also going to include, you know, my thoughts on the burning of Teldrassil and stuff like that. You know, the really kind of disturbing actions that we took, the way that, you know, we could kill civilians, and the rogue was like, yeah, we shouldn't be doing this, but I like your style. Like, to me, that was just a little bit on the shady side, you know what I mean? I didn't really like the feeling that I got from that, because I didn't even realize that the person that I had killed was a civilian, to be honest with you. Like, I was just kind of using the assassinations thing to kill people. You said Halo theme and some vodka. I like the way you think it, Tish. It sounds like a nice afternoon. Though I'm more of like a Bob Marley and a fat joint kind of guy. But hey, you know, everybody's definitely got their poisons. Or Grateful Dead, because as you can see here, my guild's name is the Grateful Undead. Which, yes, I know Grateful is spelled wrong. You don't have to tell me. I hear that a lot. The guild name Grateful spelled properly was taken. So I tried. Believe me, I tried. I've had this guild for a while, though. Been guild master for ages. I'm wanting to push my guild into some mythic progression, though, which I'm pretty excited for. I've been wanting to get back into mythic progression since after HFC, because I wasn't ever able to finish Hellfire Citadel before the end of WoD on mythic, because, you know, I'm not like super hardcore, like push for all progression that I possibly can type of guy, but I'd like to at least give that one good swing this time around, you know. Yeah, and we all know we're gonna kick ass in mythic. Yeah, dude, for sure, Zach. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Guys, this is Zach. This is a guildie of mine. He is very awesome, dude. He, rather or not he realizes it, I'm gonna talk him into helping me raid lead mythic, because I'm gonna need like some kind of excess leader. It's really nice to have like a, you know, a DPS leader and a healing leader. It's kind of an important aspect of it in my eyes. It keeps the control spread out. It keeps it from one person going to their head and them getting too frustrated, because then you can get multiple outlooks. Time to open the portal to keep, and we'll report to the war chief. Okay. Here's the portal. You didn't expect any of it, you say, Chaos? Mythic rating from a guy who visited Goldshire basement. Hey, hey. There's no need to make fun of my drama story, okay? Yes, definitely. We are going to have a good talk about my opinions on Sourfang, including, very, very much including my opinions on what the old soldier cinematic brought. Yep. Now my secret's out about my drama time, Chaos. Damn it. It's okay. I'll deal with it, because everybody's gonna make fun of me now. But it's okay. It's okay. It was a good story, dude. I mean, that was definitely a really brutal experience on my part, though. Break their front line. All right, you got it. You know, kind of like I broke the front line of the Darnassus right up until we burned down that fucking tree. Woo! Stupid elves. Let's go. This is war. Think that you can crush Sylvanas' spirit. She doesn't even have a spirit. Dude, I'm pretty sure all of us have experienced the Goldshire basement on an RP server at least once. Like, if you haven't, then to be honest, you're missing out on a kind of wild and really unexpected, you know, experience. It is over, Sylvanas. The walls of Lordaeron will soon come crashing down around you. You have no idea what you're up against, Boy King. That we've only just begun. You know, hang on a second. Damn it. See, you are a noob. Zach, if you've never experienced it, then that is an automatic claim to your noobery. You're not a true World of Warcraft player until you've experienced the dark side of the Force. I really hope I don't get copyright for saying that. Damn it, YouTube. Apocalypse, you're a noob too? You've never experienced the Goldshire basement? What's wrong with you people? I just can't... Dude, I mean, I really can't either. I'm not an RPer at all. But, like, after the stories that I fucking heard about that place, I wanted to go experience it. And then my experience ended up me writing a story to preach. And he happened to like it enough to read it. It was kind of scary. It is easy gold. Couldn't agree with you more, Tish. In the most fucked up and disturbing way possible, that's the easiest golden game. Just make a female character and type some nasty shit to some creepy old fat dude sitting behind their computer. Oh, dude, no, it's not just strip clubs. Like, they have straight up orgy, like fucking, RP orgies up there and shit, dude. It gets real fucked up. Like, I'm gonna have another stream in the near future with the Nerds Templar, because he's a big time RPer. Like, that's kind of his thing. And him and I are going to go through in a much heavier depth into the really crazy and kind of scary reality that is World of Warcraft role players. Because, I mean, this dude, like, he showed me a website that has the laws of Goldshire written into it, okay? I didn't even know there was fucking laws of Stormwind, pardon me. I didn't even know there was fucking laws to Stormwind, alright? Like, this was definitely news to me. It caught me quite off guard. Oh, here we go. Hey, see the multiple explosions. Guess what those are? Azerite. I can already answer that question, Zach. That's Azerite.
Prepare the blight. Let it rain down upon their army.
There must be another way, Chief.
This is no time for sentiment, High Overlord. War demands that we take a more direct approach.
Okay, that's kind of disturbing. Walking out with, like, the plague guns. Holy shit, guys. That's scary as fuck. Oh, there goes Sylvanas raising some shit. Hang on a minute. When did she get the ability to raise her own army of the dead? Can somebody explain this to me? When did she gain the ability to raise her own army like that without the help of a Valkyr? What the fuck? Wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. I got a blight canister too, guys.
Soldiers of the Horde, your brothers and sisters lie wounded on the battlefield. There is no honor in this victory if we abandon our own.
Slay them all, champions. Mark my words. King Anduin and his army did not come here for their amusement. They mean to destroy us. Show them no
Stained by the
mercy.
Valkyrie respell. Now, I thought about that as a possibility, but like, I don't think she should be able to like entirely, you know, control the power of a Valkyr. I mean, she's not a Valkyr, and that's the entire reason that she needed to, you know, enslave Aegir in the first place. So it makes me wonder, like, what's going on, zombie? How you doing, dude? It makes me wonder, like, what is it exactly that allows her to do that? I understand that the Valkyr kind of give her the ability to, you know, raise dead with their souls and like raise them with some kind of consciousness. I see where that is a different story, but like, she's literally no better than the Lich King if she's able to. No, I don't want to cancel it. Hang on a second. Let's watch this, guys.
The blight has broken our ranks.
Our assault has been for nothing.
What now?
Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? What? Jaina, you crazy, crazy bitch, you.
Jaina.
What? What the fuck? And she clears the blight. Holy shit, dude. That is insane. What? Okay, I guess that whole Jaina Warbringer thing definitely did play into the scenario. Good on you, Blizzard. And arcane cannons, guys. What?
We end this now.
What the fuck is this? What? Guys. 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 That was insane. To me, Dark Lady, I will lead the reserves in the assault. The Alliance will go no further. I swear it. You what?
Meet with Lordaeron. Quickly.
Like for doing the scenario live?
I obey, my queen. Heroes, follow me.
Oh, Amanda, you knew I was gonna do this today. Well, let's find out. If I get copyright strike, then I'm just gonna, like, I'm going to very, very specifically dispute it for the matter, like, Blizzard said if I use in-game footage that I'm not gonna get hit with copyright, and I'm getting hit with copyright for it. Like, they can't do that. And the people who are hitting us with copyright, guys, you realize that that's not even, like, the official World of Warcraft page. It's not at all. It's like some off South American one that only has like an 1/8 of the subscriber base that the real Blizzard one does. I will hand to the interlopers. I can't risk leaving the war chief unguarded.
How long are you expecting to hold them off? What is the war chief's strategy?
It is better if she tells you herself. Now go! Champions, with me! We rally in the keep. Your war chief commands it. Lordaeron, command our rangers from the flank.
Zombie. He said you can play WoW while sitting on a baby? He sounds legitimately concerned. Yeah, that is true. There's no point in getting yourself playing if you're just going to have to leave to go pick up the bigger one, you know?
Soldiers, fall into position.
Oh man, I really hope I don't get hit with copyright. That would suck. WoW on mobile. That would be awesome. Actually, I don't know if that would be very awesome. That would be kind of awful. Like, could you imagine how shitty the quality of that would be?
It is you who is outnumbered now.
That army is enormous. Give the word and I will teleport us to safety.
If we turn tail now, we just become prey. No, we will fight.
Oh
And
shit.
die if we must, for what we believe in.
Your time is up, King Anduin. Victory for the Forsaken!
After watching my shrub get burned. Ha ha ha!
Let us even the odds, King Ring.
See, that's how you know it's not Blizzard hitting you,
For
Chaos.
life, You've made it.
I am known for my timing, Your Majesty.
Oh god, now we got the void, now we got crazy void lady here. Oh boy.
I brought some extra machines for backup. Feel free to give them a spin.
Jaina, Gad, help me with Blightcaller and Lordaeron.
I need to get closer.
Take the rest of our troops and focus on routing the enemy army.
As you wish. Champions, with me.
Oh god, dude. How bad was that? Like, I gotta ask.
I'm out of range.
Dude, I don't know why that's spamming you. I just need to add you to my Nightbots regulars, I guess. Like, there's no reason for that to be the case. It shouldn't be stopping you. By the way, is the in-game audio too loud? Are you guys still able to hear me over it? And are you able to hear, like, what they're saying?
I'm out of range.
Because if not, then I would like to alter it so that we can keep the conversation going as smoothly as possible. Perfect? Alright.
Remain steadfast.
That's fantastic. Okay, well that's not dying, so I'm gonna come over here and attack them. Oh, there we go.
Vayne, pull them back.
I said it would be an affront to God.
They must not escape.
Hey, Warhammer was all right. Don't talk shit about Warhammer. I liked Warhammer. That was a pretty good game in my eyes. All right. Mortal Online. I've never even heard of that.
Courtyard. I will block the Alliance from behind. Keep moving.
Hey, Lori, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I told everybody else this, so I need to tell you this too, Lori. Please try not to spoil this for me. I made very sure to stay off of YouTube, off of streams, and off of Twitter, so I spoiled nothing. Everything that I'm doing right now is new to me. Isn't a Vengeance Demon Hunter's mobility insane? I'm able to keep up with mounted people, and I haven't touched my mount once.
Make haste, heroes.
Yeah, Jaina was a Sky Pirate. That was kind of wild. Jaina went straight Sky Pirate, alright?
So good of you to finally show up, High Overlord.
I mean, I guess I can.
I had to
Use the
see
plague
it
bat.
myself. Was this your plan all along? Is this how you meant to achieve victory? This honorless.
Honor means nothing to a corpse, soft.
Honor means nothing to
You
a
have the
corpse.
luxury of underestimating
What? That's
but it is
cold.
something with which I am intimately familiar.
Oh.
Maybe you don't care if your people die so long as it's honorable, but to me, this horde is worth saving. Anyone who disagrees does not deserve to stand among us. So die your warrior's death, High Overlord Sarfang. It means little to me. Perhaps I will raise your broken body to serve me once more. Or perhaps you will have a chance to
I think she's
stand up
talking in the
for your
third person,
son.
zombie. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
Sh-
Because that just got pretty dark.
You are invited to bear witness to the grand finale.
What grand finale? I don't know how I feel about the sound of that. Sounds a little aggressive.
You abandoned Sauerfang to die out there!
It is the death he wanted. If that troubles you, you're free to join him. Or you can tend to the living. The choice is yours.
For the Horde.
You know what must be done. Go, my champion.
He has a penis for a nose. Ain't that the truth, man?
Look at you. The boy's playing soldier.
Our king just routed your army!
Muzzle your dog, your majesty.
Sylvanas Windrunner,
It's not even
you
his
have
body.
led the Horde to a place without honor. Lordaeron is ours. It's over.
Your father would be so proud. Is that his? You've gotten it all bloody.
Only one of us wanted this war.
You call for peace when it suits you, little lion. But you're quick enough to kill.
I should have killed you when last we met.
How rude, sister.
How rude.
You're a guest in my home.
Your home? You desecrate that throne with your filth! Enough!
Shit, Gin.
You
That's
put the torch
aggressive.
to Teldrassil,
Kind of racist.
but I failed those who burned. I will not make that mistake again. Surrender. Or die.
You've won nothing.
Oh my god.
Hold on!
That was dirty. What the fuck? She legit ran away. Dude, she did. What the fuck just happened? Okay, so let me catch up on chat a little bit before I give my opinions on this. If you haven't already. Creeps me out a bit the way she's, yeah, dude, that was the way she said bloody creeped me out too. Dude, she is filthy. I mean, she fills it with green goop and cockroaches. Fucking beast. Alright, she just legit ran out of there. Re for the horde, guys. We gotta re for the horde. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. So, where should I start on my thoughts and opinions on this mess? Alright. Because, I mean, I have quite a bit to say about Sourfang in the first place. But, I mean, what we just watched here was definitely pretty intense. Was most definitely pretty intense. Our war has only begun. You're damn right about that, you crazy fucking... Oh, my God. Chaos. Someone got in your face and read, would you... Okay. If someone got in my face... and, like, exploded with necromantic energy like Sylvanas did, and screeched and ran away, yes, I would back up too. Most definitely. What remains of the Horde seems to be separated. Dude, the Horde seems to be in a constant divide, at least the way that I see it. I've very seldomly seen a point where the Horde doesn't feel like, I don't know, that they're almost kind of falling apart in a way, from one internal mess to another. Of course, we saw a whole mess of that with the Garrosh situation, and now look at Bane, like the way that Bane, like, disgustingly said for the Horde. He was detested by Sylvanas and what she did, the way she decided to handle that. But I gotta give her, she dealt with that shit very, very dirty. That was so far from fair, in my opinion. Just imagine Thrall sitting in a dark room somewhere, drinking and sobbing. Aw. In all honesty, that is a possibility. That is definitely a possibility. Man, that shit was, like, intimidating, to be completely honest. That was brutal. I didn't expect Sylvanas to pull a move like that. Like, the entire time, you know that that was her plan. You know really well that to get an opportunity like that, especially the way that she described it as the grand finale, that was planned. She knew that shit was coming. There was not a shadow of a doubt in my mind about that. She was trying to get an opportunity to draw them into that throne room so that she could, like, trap them away and poison them. I have no doubts about that whatsoever in my mind. Where Anduin tried to evacuate every injured trapped soldier, Sylvanas killed her. Yeah, dude. That was what was the most dark to me. Like, the way that she just kind of abandoned everybody else. She just abandoned them and left them to die because, you know what? It's part of war. It's the way that it goes sometimes. Sour grump. Sour grump. I can get behind that. Sour grump. Let's do some Mythic Plus for the remainder of this while we continue to chat. Let's see. Bursting Quake. Ooh, that's easy. Ooh, let's do this. Let's do this key. Let's see. Everybody else seems busy at the moment. Alright, so let's just start a pug and hope it doesn't get fucked up. The orcs and trolls no longer have leaders. I mean, technically speaking, no, the orcs or troll, I mean, because Sourfang's now given up and he's rolled over the way that he has. Neither the orcs or trolls have any kind of leader whatsoever. Like, it's just all kind of left up in the air with the direction that they're taking. They all seem like their last opportunity is to either follow Bane or to just kind of follow Sylvanas, regardless of agree. Oh, yeah, I guess there is Eitrig and Rokon. I don't know that Rokon could necessarily be, would necessarily be a leader. Is Rokon considered the leader? I honestly had no idea. I mean, if that's the case, then that's definitely news to me. I'm not doubting it at all. I just had no clue whatsoever. It was definitely news to me. Empty arguments. That's beautiful. What do you mean by empty arguments? Saw or Sue, however it is that you pronounce your name. He was only a kid. First war battle. Well, at least he seems to be a troll leader. Yeah. If Jaina didn't show up with her Lel boat and Andy just gone priesty and goldened it up. I mean, he probably would have just gone priesty and, you know, kind of pulled the same shit that he did during the BFA trailer, during that Battle for Lordaeron thing that we saw at BlizzCon. Lel joined the Horde and tried to guesstimate who is leading your people. Yeah, exactly. Zappy Boy is still really young. That's what I thought. Like, I thought that he would definitely still be too young to be considered like a racial leader or even maybe a faction leader at some point. But in my opinion, guys, I do not think that Sourfang is prepared or like has any kind of energy or interest in being the leader of the Horde now. I mean, with the Old Soldier cinematic, the examples that they gave, man, showed how tired he was, show how absolutely fucking exhausted he's gotten at this point with all that he's been through. And it makes me feel for him, you know, like, why would he want to fight a war that he doesn't even believe in when he already feels like he earned his warrior's death? And that's why he started to march into the Alliance. Yeah, man. I mean, missing the trolls and the orcs go around aimlessly. They do. Like, I mean, what are they really? It seems like right now everything is centrically focused on the Forsaken, specifically, and then the different racial and faction leaders. Like, you don't see much focus on very many of the other specific races or anything like that. Dude. I'm just glad there's a lot less Forsaken going around stinking up my Eastern Kingdoms. But, dude, I don't think the Forsaken really died in that situation. I mean, they may have, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think the Forsaken really died. I mean, they all had their gas masks and shit on. I wouldn't think so. You wouldn't think they'd be stupid enough to poison themselves. Do I react to videos? I do react to videos. It depends on what the video is specifically, but like if you have a good suggestion, then I have nothing against it whatsoever. Forsaken should be able to survive the Blight. Forsaken should be able to survive the Blight, but I think that was kind of the point, like especially with the whole Wrathgate fiasco. I'm pretty sure that they made it to where it would kill anything, be it living or undead, you know, regardless. Everyone keeps acting like Sourfang's attitude isn't... I mean, yeah, it's really not new. Like, he's always been kind of that cold-hearted, you know, kind of fuck off, I'm gonna do my own thing kind of guy. Like, you never really see much different in that sense from him, you know. Kennels. If you can give me an idea of what it is, because I try to, I would like to keep the situation comfortable, I suppose, for my other viewers, and I wouldn't want to play anything that could make somebody feel uncomfortable or, you know, offend somebody potentially, because that does matter to me. My viewers are everything. My viewers are everything in my eyes, you know. Because if I lose them, then what the hell do I have? A bunch of boring nothingness. Even his die and honorable death attitude was the same. There's a Korean cartoon about cute little animals as tuna cans. What? Okay. I can probably do that. Hang on a second. Why not? Oh shit. Actually, I don't know if I can, because I don't know that I have a window with which to capture anything. Yeah, I do not have a window with which that I can play the video to react to it. I mean, if it's good enough for you that I just watch it and, like, visually react for you, I could probably do that. But other than that, I don't really have another way. I do not know. Horde seems to be the only Sylvanas to their subject. I mean, it really does seem that way at that point. That's exactly what I was getting at. It seems like that's all that Blizzard is centrically focused around is, well, like, what's going on with the Forsaken, what direction Sylvanas and Thanos are going to take. I don't think I'm lagging. Am I lagging? I'm getting pretty good bitrate here. I mean, if I'm lagging... Let me get a couple of opinions from the viewers. Good to you? Okay. Hey, thanks for the subscribe, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks very much. Oh, come on, guys. There's got to be some people who want to do some keystones. So I want to hear back from you guys. What do you think about, like, Sour Fangs, or as Zombie insists as I address him as, Sour Grump, because he is a pretty grumpy motherfucker at this point. Or actually has always been kind of a grumpy motherfucker. What do you guys think about whether or not he would make a good war chief at this point? Or do you think he's just kind of done, he's retired, he's sick of it? Because I think he could take a better role, personally, as, like, you know, kind of the way Eatrig does, the way that he's just kind of an advisor to the war chief and not much more. He's an advisor, strategist. He doesn't really participate the same way he used to. You think he's outie? Like, gone outie, or outie like the really badass German cars? Sour Grump and Dadgar should get a new neutral faction with the Blackjack and Honor. I agree with you entirely, Sue. Like, I don't think that he could handle it at this point. I don't think that he could effectively serve as a leader of the might of the Horde in its entirety anymore, just because he's been through much. Like, if we were to go back in time to, like, Wrath of the Lich King era, and they were to pick Sourfang instead of Garrosh, I think at that point, yes, I think Sourfang could have made a pretty good war chief. Gone backing out of the Horde? Yes, he is, entirely, and that's exactly why he stays in the stockades and why everybody ends up so disappointed in him. He needs help with his suicidal tendencies. Yeah, I mean, he probably needs to talk to somebody about that, you'd think. He's a warrior, not a king. He needs a shrink. Back to Classic? No. I mean, I'm a fan of Classic, but you know very well my stance on Classic servers. I don't have, like... I'm definitely excited to play them, but I'm not, like, borderline obsessed like most people are right now. Grumpulus was a great leader, and his combined armies of the Alliance and Horde is not the fault of Horde leader. I mean, that is another good point. It seems like it's a leadership failure, you know? I mean, not much more than... Oh my god, that Demon Hunter's mine, guys. Do you see that? 5k IO. No, you can go away, Hunter. The only thing I am looking forward to about Classic is the forum shitstorm. Oh my god, yes, dude. What I want to see is Taliesin and Evitel's opinions on that forum shitstorm. I want to see what those people have to say. Those two wonderful, wonderful people have to say about the disaster that is going to be. It's too hard. It's so grindy. There's not enough quests. I have to level weapon skills. What is hit cap? Defense cap? I have to taunt? Oh my god. This is going to be a disaster, dude. I'm looking forward to Classic since I'll find a lot of fun. A lot of fanboys. Agreed. It might take away a little bit of that. It might take away a little bit of that pressure. Hit cap. Man, I miss it so hard. I do too, but man, I went through some struggles in Classic. I don't know that I want to go through the same struggles again. Like, I don't know that I could ever play as hardcore as I used to. At least with the grindy nature of it, man. Like, I put so many fucking hours of effort. So many countless hours of effort. I don't know that I want to have to go through world buffing and stuff every time I want to go raid. It was such a pain in the ass. Over damaged. Take hit cap and watch the first place in DB. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I didn't think about it like that. What class did you play in Classic? Lori, were you talking to me? Like, what class did I play? Sylvanas does not care about her people. She assigns her beliefs to them and carries the actual independence and thought that she slaughters them. That's kind of the direction that Blizzard's been taking her, and that's what's concerning me and seemingly everybody else about this matter. I really wish that they were able to continue painting Sylvanas in the light that they used to, but they're taking her in a completely different direction, and I don't know how I feel about it. I played a mage in vanilla. I played a mage and I started a rogue, but by the time I got my rogue to level 45, Burning Crusade came out, and then I decided I was going to re-roll to a paladin anyway. I played Palm Pyro mage. That was my preference. Only girls play priest. Zombie, that's not nice. I mean, I guess Preach Gaming has quite a confirmation of this. Both icy touches miss. The problems of Blizzard is now that they have leaders to the Horde, and with the Bane, they do not have to pay to see how he could develop as a leader. I think Bane. That was exactly the point that I was going to get at. I'm glad that you brought me back on track to that subject. I feel that Bane would be a way better leader to the Horde, like such a better leader to the Horde, especially on like recovery from a war like the Battle for Azeroth is seeming like it's going to turn into. I would feel that Bane would be a really, really good option to be kind of that peaceful recovery in a way, you know? Like, definitely isn't going to be the end-all fix-all, but is going to help. I feel pretty strongly about that could make a really positive difference. There are girls in WoW? Chromie for the next war chief of the Horde. Hey, Anduin is a girl, alright? To be fair, I'm pretty sure that Anduin's a little bit too feminine for us to call him a king, necessarily, okay? I don't think we can fairly label him as a king, to be completely honest. Naruto War Chief, all hilarious. For the leader of the Alliance, Void versus Light, not just the expected way around. But dude, that's exactly what. I have enough history in aspects. That is fair. That is a very fair point, Sue. Expected Anduin has better hair than the last 3 friends. He has beautiful hair. It is absolutely astounding looking. Oh shit, I just realized that I had this music playing. I guess I accidentally hit play on that. My apologies, guys. I don't know if you enjoy that kind of music. Didn't mean to irritate anybody. Let's get this lock. Whoa, lag spike. There we go. A little better. He should trim his brows. Lordaeron is best in slot. Why do you think the Lordaeron is best in slot? Now I gotta ask. There's got to be some kind of reason behind that decision. My battered hilt and got his for his pestilence. Queen's champion or not, I can outshoot Nathanos any day of the week. Hey. I think any of us can outshoot Nathanos, to be fair, okay? I'm pretty sure any of us could outshoot Nathanos. Lordaeron would be the worst leader, nor think he is a good leader, but is Sylvanas' only hope. Wait, I completely read that wrong. Nor is he a good leader, but is Sylvanas only his people. Now, I think that would be another problem with the Blood Elves. I think the Blood Elves would be really centrically focused around themselves, because that's kind of been the problem with, you know, Elven society itself since they were, you know, killed, forced out of their land, forced away from the Alliance, because, you know, Garithos is a racist fuck. It kind of comes down to, I feel like if a Blood Elf leader were to take control, that it would end up in the same problem. We would end up with the same kind of forgetting about them, or discrimination, I guess. See, latex. Blood Elves are very egocentric. Blood Elves are extremely egocentric. That's the entire problem, guys. Like that's my entire issue, is how egocentric that the Blood Elves truly are. I don't have any appreciation for that. The Blood Elves have changed. Now take some pride in them. Now they take. I mean, do they really take that much pride in the faction? Because it seems like they just get constantly disgusted by the acts that Sylvanas, or even like Garrosh, chose to take. I mean, there were like, look at the orcs. They dedicated themselves tooth and nail, almost every single one of them, to the cause of Garrosh, all the way down to the last minute. Burn the heretic. Ha! Ha! Blood Elves are for the Horde, not for the Banshee Queen. I don't know. I feel like Blood Elves really are just kind of for the Blood Elves. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really seem much more than that. The Blood Elves are... They really are for themselves. I don't see, unless you guys have a couple of examples to give me, I don't see a whole bunch of focus on the Horde as a whole from the Blood Elves. As he did when she lived, that's a good point. I mean, she does follow the, like, Sylvanas was his Ranger General in life. Like, he was part of that society. He was alive during that situation, and he's still alive to this day. Oh gosh, come on people, start applying. We only need a healer. That's all I need left, guys. That's it. At this point, 80% of players are BLs, so Horde equals BLs. Okay, if we're looking at this from like an actual in-game perspective, yes, technically. drink my beer and smoke my cigarette on the garden. Have fun, Chaos. That actually sounds like a very relaxing way to spend some time. I can't blame you at all. I would probably do the same thing if it wasn't so early in the day where I live. I'm starting to think that after Sylvie did the drive off the ice cream, besides her came back, and so different from how she was in life. I completely agree with you, dude. I actually made a little video about that with Boulevard. It wasn't an entire video completely focused on that, but I made a video that definitely like mentioned that point very, very closely. I wanted it to be kind of I wanted to get the point across that I'm pretty sure that it wasn't just Sylvanas, or maybe like Sylvanas herself, like the original Sylvanas wasn't even part of her, or like entirely her when she came back and re-inhabited her own body. If most of the players said by Blizzard are... that is a very good point. I mean, Blizzard has very specifically said that most players play Blood Elves at this point. If you play Horde, you probably play a Blood Elf. It's a very fair point to make. Some spoopy Shadowlands creature wearing a dead elf suit. All I know is, hey, oh, that was really funny, actually. Some spoopy freaking Shadowlands creature. That was definitely a different way of putting it, man. I haven't heard it that way before. Crack me up, dude. That's funny as shit. Oop, there we go. Some health stones. I don't have any more flasks, and I refuse to make more because, you know, end of X pack blues. I don't see a fucking purpose in it. Let me see here. Action bar. I need you to work for me properly. Okay. They do not fully revive, something dies in the process. I think that's kind of I think that's the way that they're trying to describe the heartlessness, or I guess the perceived soullessness that is the Forsaken. They have no emotions left. Like their capacity to feel is gone, or at least so we think.
2, 1.
I think that maybe the new Forsaken, the ones that were risen after the that were risen later after the events of the Cataclysm, when Sylvanas had herself some Valkyr under her, you know. I feel like there was some shit that changed at that point. Dude, she is a complete turn of character. She does a complete shadow of what Arthas did. Now she sacrificed her home. Hey, that's exactly what my point is, dude. Like, it seems way too Arthas-like, and in the way that they like brought so much attention to what happened with her and Arthas, that really tipped me off to that. Like, why, for any non-lore specific reason, would they show exactly, like show facial expressions even, show where the tear markings on her face came from, the way that Arthas, like, burned her pain into her soul with those tears. At least that's the way that I perceived of it. It seemed like that's part of the Banshee's wail. Like, they have to be eternally tormented in some way, shape, or form. If that makes any sense, I suppose. Yes, but it does not matter. Everything that matters is Jaina. Her OP power. Yeah, dude, I mean, Jaina kind of was a magic sky pirate, okay? Like, Jaina was definitely a magic sky pirate. That was pretty intense. You wouldn't think that Jaina had a skill cap like that, you know? I mean, at least with the limited way that she's participated in previous lore events. Like, to me, that was definitely, that was almost a turn of character by itself. Skyrate. She's a Skyrate, guys. Oh my goodness. Instead of saying land ho, do you have to yell about a goose? You don't want to hit the goose, guys. Running into a goose could cause a serious problem.
3, 2, 1.
Lantha.
Beware.
Zombie, you crack my shit up, dude. You are a funny dude, man. You're always making me laugh. In the Proudmoore, yeah, right? Whoa, what did I get hit by? What did I almost get one shot by? Probably by a tornado. No way, don't throw me off, Miss Proudmoore. Dude, poor Jaina. Like, I mean, she had so many reasons to kind of lose her shit the way that she did. She was the reason for her dad's, for her dad's death. That was very clearly stated and admitted on her part that she is the entire purpose that even happened. Oh, great, and I ended up getting stunned because people can't move out of the hitbox. Can't get out of the way when they get the debuff, which is ridiculous. It's funny because it says that Accolon, instead of saving people from Jesus, does not feel pain. Why to save them from the God? That's a really good question, dude. I was wondering where the presence of Accolon was, like, on her tree. It made me wonder. No, that's bad. I lost the rat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. Ah! That is really not good, guys. I might die. Accolon is just propaganda. I don't think that Accolon is even really, like, as powerful as it's perceived that she is. I think Accolon's power is... It's required to be a shadow. Like, she's not powerful enough to act on her own. Welcome back, Chaos. I hope you enjoyed your cigarette and beer in the garden. That's always a nice way to spend the day. Okay, well, if we're fighting them in here, I guess. Since you guys have to charge on up in here. Whatever. Well, hang on a second, Chaos. Now you got to describe this to me. Accolon is Yasharaj. You think that Elun's Yasharaj? Because if so, I definitely want an explanation for this one. Because now you got me a little bit confused. And I got killed. Go, John, go! According to the stories and songs, to tell a powerful goddess. I mean, I'm not saying that she's not powerful. I'm definitely not insinuating that. What I'm getting at is that maybe she's not quite as powerful as previously perceived. I'll keep Caligos right now. I just thought maybe it might be a good idea. I mean, I can definitely see where your idea comes from there. That makes sense. Wholesome family barbecue war chief. And burns it down because her Fifi's got bruised. When Jaina is an enemy capital ready to drown in the sea of Re, she realized she's going to... In the sea of Re. Did we really go that direction? The sea of Re. She did stop. I mean, technically she did. Technically she did stop. Sorry, I'll just hold some power at least here. Something. Okay, I think I see what you're getting at. Shit, man. Mythic Plus is so fucking unnecessarily difficult after this pre-patch. Like, of course, spec dependent and class dependent, but I got some pretty good gear, all right. Like, I don't see a reason that I should be getting wrecked this hard. My versatility must be low or something like that. I don't know what the issue is. So blame the dragons for not getting involved in Teldrassil. I mean, maybe the dragons should have gotten involved in Teldrassil. Because if Teldrassil did get blessed by the dragon aspects in the first place, then this couldn't have happened and the tree couldn't have burned. That was the entire problem with all the trees that were planted, you know, aside from the original ones. Later, folks. Gotta go. Thank you so much for stopping by, Lori. It's always nice to have you guys come and join me for the chat. I'm really glad that you could have been there as part of that. You were there for part of the, you know, the reveal and my reactions to it, because I was honestly pretty mind blown more than once. Like, it really confused and fucked me up more than one time. Guys, I only have one interrupt. Shammy, how's it going? I'm really glad that you were able to stop in too. Love you too, Laura. You know that. Love all of you guys. I love all you guys equally. Every single one of you have been so supportive of me since I started this. And I'm really glad that I've had some dedicated subscribers. Because this would be a lot more painful and difficult to do if I didn't have some people that wanted to watch, you know. Makes it a lot harder. God, I'm so sorry about my voice today, guys. I feel like I have to sound absolutely terrible. I really do. I know I do. I'm tired of missing the fun. Why are you stuck on your phone? Are you at work or something like that? I find myself watching Accolon streams a lot of times while I'm at work because his time slot's during that, but it gives me something to listen to while I'm busy. Being hated for the undead is not perfect. Yes, but the problem is very easy. Tell the shield to So, guys, we're going to 4-man this 16 without the lock.
Beware.
Yeah, my people, I kill yours. Hey, I mean, that's not a bad point. It could have just kind of been like a moral revenge thing when you think about it like that. It really could have been. Such is life. Kill. Oh man, that's good. That's good. Let's see, rip hours.
Beware.
Engineering. Oh. Aim forward. Oh, I mean, I wouldn't think necessarily that it's a good idea to fuck with a flamethrower and napalm, you know, around a wooden house. That just seems kind of flammable. They shouldn't kill Nazis. Okay, I mean, if you're gonna go that direction with it, I mean, that's kind of true. Like, they were rejected and actively hunted by everybody because everybody still assumed that they were, you know, agents of the Scourge. Nobody gave them the chance they deserved. It's kind of bullshit, to be completely honest.
3, 2, 1. Four, 3.
Who's being dumb as fuck?
1.
Alpaca?
Beware.
Druid! No, why are you outside the bubble? Forsaken equals Jews confirmed.
4,
really,
3,
guys?
2, 1.
This is the direction we going with this. Okay, yeah, see, I'm with
4,
Zombie. Just drop it,
3,
guys. Leave
2,
that alone.
1.
Please.
Beware.
I couldn't agree more.
Four, three, two, one.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Zombie. I'll make sure to keep a close track of the things that are being
4,
mentioned in chat.
3,
Didn't realize
2,
to let it get
1.
that far. As I've made it clear to everybody that I have it very particular to try not to piss anybody off or offend anybody for any reason.
4, 3.
I'm with Atish. Let's cool it, definitely. Okay, well, since you've asked nicely, I will respect it most definitely. If anybody else continues the conversation for no reason, unjustifiably, then I will be sure that they get timed out of chat. I'm sorry that it got that far. That is kind of cold. Please accept my apology if you would be so gracious, sir. And I really don't mean that sarcastically. I'm very serious about that. I definitely don't want to bring up any kind of ill feelings about anything. Agreed. That's why now that you've said something and you've asked nicely, let's just drop it and change the subject entirely. Oh no, lost viewers. Shit. Great. It's okay. I was at a peak all day. I had like 17 or 18 for a good part of the morning. It's not too bad. No, it's not your fault, buddy. Shit happens. I appreciate the fact that you just said something nicely instead of like, you know, getting pissed and unsubbing like a lot of people would in a situation like that. I have a lot of respect for the way that you handled that. It's absolutely not your fault. Understandably so, man. There's nothing wrong with that getting you mad. I would completely understand that, and I don't blame you at all. So, what I'm trying to figure out is why this feels... Oh, I realize why it's so overtuned. Guys, look. The lock's still not here. And we still should be able to do this in the timer. With 4 fucking people. That's really pathetic. So to be honest, it's pretty cool. Makes me feel pretty cool if we can do that. Different group. Man, that's just the way that life is sometimes. The only thing that we can do is try to fight people like that. Don't let them win, you know. Don't let them win, like, morally or emotionally. Let them know that you won't be affected or hurt by what they had to say. It's the only thing you can do. You know, I've always wanted to try to tame Fenrir. Chaos, change the subject, dude. Change it. Just change it. If you want to talk about it later, talk about it with somebody in direct messages. Change the subject for chat, please. I'm asking nicely. Pillaging from her show. Yeah, Jaina is a fucking barbarian. She is a complete and utter fucking thief and barbarian. Let's talk about Fooers. Fooers or flowers? Flowers, yeah, that's what I thought you were meaning. I figured. What's your favorite flower, guys? I like dandelions because they're edible. That broadside was pretty fire, guys. I mean, there isn't a soul on this planet that can deny that that whole broadside dealio was fucking cool. The way she just kind of cranked into them and fucked their shit up, just like blew that door apart, you know? Absolutely ripped it up. A tulip? You like tulips? Why is it the tulips are your favorite? Is it Daisy or is it tulip that is known as the flower of death? It's one of the two of them. I think it's Daisy, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, roses are also a symbol of death. I thought it was lotus blossoms. It may be lotus blossoms. I could be wrong. Lilies is the death flower. That's what it was. Oh my god. Ah, guys, look. I survived that without a healer. Everybody else died but me and this shaman. I'm actually thoroughly impressed that that worked. Like, I really am. That was a rough go, guys. Good job. GG. GG, everybody. That was definitely a rough one. Yes, shaman are OP. All flowers are death confirmed? I mean, technically, yeah, because, you know, flowers are kind of, you know, fertilized by the dead. I mean, I guess they kind of can't grow unless there are dead things, you know. Corn grows real well on human corpses. Fun fact. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta know. I have to ask. How do you know that? Or do I not want to know? Because honestly, if I don't want to know, then you should just tell me that I don't want to know. I'm kind of afraid that that's a you don't want to know kind of question. I'm never coming over to your house. More or less corpse receiving quicker. I mean, I guess that's a... Like, if we're looking at it from an efficiency perspective, that definitely seems like it would work. I mean, it's kind of fucking disturbing, but it would work. Hey, John, how's it going? Interesting, huh? I thought it was kind of interesting, too, to get an idea in perspective that apparently corn grows faster on human corpses. Wait, what do you know, guys? You really learn something new every day. This is World of Warcraft, where we figure out where corpses grow best. I mean, where corn grows best, and that's with human corpses. Corpses of full-grown humans to feed them to pigs. I mean, yeah? Wait, why are we talking about how to dispose of a human body? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. When did this take a turn like this? When did we get about talking about disposing of a body? All right, this is getting a little concerning, guys. You're worrying me a little bit here. And I don't know how I feel about the way you put full-grown human either. As though there's a better way to get rid of a small human. Because again, breaching into the disturbing matter of it. Disposing of a body is chill. What? Is it chill? It seems a little disturbing to me. He ain't hurting my feelings any, but it's definitely not on the normal side of conversation topics. Because an 11-year-old cousin is... Whoa. Why? Oh, I was about to say, baiting. Why baiting? Dating. Okay. Well, I mean, definitely need to be a little bit careful of that. That seems kind of sketchy. I would be worried about that, too. Crack one open with the cold... Crack a cold one open with the boys and a corpse. Really? Rigor mortis and chill. Holy shit. That one's really good, dude. Rigor mortis and fucking chill. Oh shit, that's disturbing. Guys, look, we're about to plus 2 chests to 16 4-man in this shit. Blood and gore mean little at this point. I mean, to be fair, I could definitely see how being a butcher would make that not mean anywhere near as much in your own eyes, you know what I mean? But once you start that fucking channel, this must end up the merchandise t-shirt. Rigor mortis and chill. That is, I think that's definitely got to be on a shirt. Just talked about Odin's dad dick. What the fuck? Odin's dad dick? That's where we're going with that one? Alpaca, why not? I'm telling you, I'm gonna get you on my stream one of these times. I'm gonna get you to not only come on camera, but you're gonna stay the whole duration of the stream. You're gonna be the focus of it. You're gonna be the focus of the live chat. Really, Bam? I mean, that's a pretty vivid picture. He said wear a horse mask. Oh my god. Holy shit. This propaganda will not work here. Oh my god, guys, I got fucked. Ah, okay. Hang on, guys. When I get back up there, I gotta focus on that one fight because that is definitely a rough one. Propaganda will not work here. We have an inside source. Say what? You don't know what I look like, Chaos. I call your bluff. Looking back at things now as an older person, Bam was a freaking little shit. Bam was a shit, dude. Like, seriously, as I look at the shit that he pulled as an adult, yes, Shammy, do it. Do it, Shammy. Because now I have to know if he actually looks like Bam. I do want to see Alpaca. I do. You can deny it all you want, but I want to see. Going to be a picture of Alpaca. Zombie. Alright. Shammy fucker. Shammy fucker. For real. Have any of you guys gotten a chance to do any of this like ridiculously overtuned Mythic Plus bullshit since the pre-patch? Because this is kind of ridiculous, honestly. The haste buff, the haste boost that these things have is fucking unfair. God, see, that was unbelievable. At least it's fortified, so like, Skovald should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Thank God, because I hate the Skovald fight. It was not that bad. I don't mind Ma's Souls too much. On Tyrannical, Ma's Souls on a Demon Hunter is really fucking rough, because now I don't have any magic damage mitigation. It's a free patch. All I ever choose and play another game the rest of I can't blame you until, you know, until next week. Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited for the expansion to release. I got a couple days off work, and I am going to stream my leveling if you guys want to join me. Because I'm going to power level like hell, and I'm going to jump straight into Mythic Plus as soon as I can. You took off. Hey man, that's gonna be a long journey. You at least have the release normal time. Laptop borked, can't even do 20 minutes. Wow. No, Shammy, why? Why did it give out? That's so sad. Mine comes in midnight. Yours comes in at midnight? Like it never happened before. I know, right? Okay, guys, let's just all pretend that the servers haven't ever been locked down, you know, completely uninhabitable because of the retarded amount of lag that nobody can fucking possibly move for. Nobody can quest. Spawn rates are too low because population was way more than they anticipated. It's like every single one. I thought the Legion release, though, to be honest, the Legion release was flawless. Like, it was well done. Well good, Blizzard. Like, you handled that shit like a bunch of professionals. I was very, very, very impressed with how smoothly that launch went. Like, I didn't think I could have been any more impressed with that. I think that because the pre-patch launch was fucked up, I think that the actual expansion launch is going to go really well because it gave them a chance to correct what they did wrong. Yeah, for real, dude. I've never understood why people have to why they have to feel like they need to go totally apeshit on poor Blizzard just because they fucked up one time. And it wasn't even for that long. It was a day. It was a day. People started bringing up like, oh, I remember when Blizzard used to give us free game time for having a whole day down on servers. No, if you actually remember that, if you got free game time, it was because servers were down for 3, 4, or sometimes even 5 days at a time. And they would feel bad that people are paying for a monthly subscription and missing an eighth of that month. Like, that's not fair. But you missing 6, 7 hours of playtime? No, that doesn't warrant a free day. Like, I could understand where you would feel kind of entitled to it, but that's not fair. That's not fair to Blizzard.
Beware.
Because they've been doing so much better and so much more smooth. Like, they can't just sit there and keep trash-talking Blizzard. Eventually, Blizzard may listen to them one of these times and do something really fucking dumb, like, listen to these idiots. Come on, gotta get to the Angel Wings. No, I missed it, son of a bitch. I hate the argument. They have done X mini launches. Why can't they do it right now? Dude. They've done X mini launches and they still can't do it right, but look at fucking Legion. Like, the pre-patch release wasn't a launch. That wasn't an expansion launch, dude. They're going to handle this expansion launch golden. And I'm so confident in that. I'm so confident in the way that Blizzard is handling, like, their modern system, the modern platform. I've never seen anything like it from them, and I'm thoroughly impressed by it. Good on you, Blizzard. Oh God, you DM me the proof. Okay.
Beware.
I still don't. I don't know about this. I'm gonna have to check it out myself. See, look, +2, 4 manning is 16. That is not bad. That is not bad. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Let's see here. Yeah, dude, for real, because Blizzard's not necessarily prepared for what's coming in, you know? They're not prepared for what they're going to get hit by. That's my only issue with it. It really, and it's kind of a big issue too, in my opinion. Like, I don't see why people can't just leave Blizzard to do their work, because the more shit they talk, the more distraction that they have. See, you don't look like you don't look like no fat bam. That's bullshit. You don't look like no fat bam. You're just being rude to yourself. They really can't be prepared. Exactly. Like, they have no idea how many fucking people are going to be on. I realized how much I cared about my sister when she told me she'd gift me an Alienware. Yeah, right? I bet you did. I bet you got a whole lot of love in your heart for that one there. He looks like a Coltiran human. Holy shit. That is cold, man. Throwing all the shade. Shit. Bigger and hairier than you would look like a Coltiran too? Alright, guys. So, while I still have an okay amount of you in the chat, I want y'all's opinions. Because I'm going to potentially do a change up to my streaming and videos. I'm changing out my intro, and I finally have it set to where it'll, play it properly. So I'm going to play the first one, my current one first, and then I'm going to play the prospective new one. And I want you guys to vote in chat which one you like more. Here you go.
Do you feel the vibes?
So, out of those two, what do you guys think? What in your opinion is the superior development here? Yeah, you like number 2 Chaos? You like number 2 Apocalypse? Second Atish? Yeah, that's exactly what I figured you guys would say. But I'm going to go ahead and start rolling with the second one then. That's not a bad idea, Zombie. Randoming it up. I never thought about doing it that way. Shit. What's my new key? What'd I get? Keystone. There. 18 Ivazir. Fuck. Oh, this is a terrible, terrible week for a high-level Ivazir. Son of a bitch. Oh my goodness. I don't even know that I want to do that. Like, I don't even know if that would be even any fun. Fuck. I guess I can see if there's anybody online that could do it. No. No, not really. Doesn't seem to be anybody online that can handle that shit. Hey man, Vault is honestly my favorite. Either that or New Karazhan. If we're asking as far as like what I enjoy most to do in high level Mythic Plus, it's definitely Vaults of the Wardens. But if there's one that I enjoy, like just out of how much I enjoy it, it is without a question going to be Karazhan. I should probably pick up my cash in case they reset it again. They may reset it again. You may want to go and jump on that. I'd be careful with that one. I got all my best in slot Legos, and now I don't know what to spend these fucking essences on. Ha! I have no idea. I have best in slot for both my specs. What's the point now? Guild means every time. Kill for sure. Ha! Man, Serpentix is a bitch. Like, he's a terrible, terrible person. Or snake, I guess. It's not really a person. But he is a terrible snake. Absolutely awful. Nobody likes Serpentix. That's just a bad boss. So what do you guys think? Should I do my Eye of Azera? Or should I find somebody else's key to ruin? I got one vote for Do It from Apocalypse. Do it. All right, I got 2. If I get one more, then I'll do it. And otherwise, I'm gonna find somebody else to keystone to wreck, because 18s are rough. He said, just do it. All right, all right, Chaos. Fine. Mythic Ghoul Daniel for the Infernal Mounts. I did not. I wanted to, but I just never got around to it. Let's see. I have a Jera. Let's see. 18 EOA. 2.5k. No, I already have that. Okay. Not bad. I should have probably done Mythic Gul'dan when I think about it. I kind of regret it a little bit. Now it's getting to the borders a little bit too late. I mean, I could put together a group for it because I know the fights. The problem is that who the fuck wants to pug a Mythic any raid? Like even Trial of Valor is a pain in the ass. Okay, like Trial of Valor is a rough one to do on Mythic. Like to try to get the Immortal or whatever the fuck it is. Like that's already as difficult as it gets in my opinion. I tried it. My guild, sadly, is not solid enough in their progression quality to handle it, so I would have to pug it. And if I couldn't pug it, then I would have to pay for it. And I do not have gold to pay for that shit. You see this? I have 141,000 gold. That's it. That's all I got. Alright, guys. I'm going to turn on some music, and I'm going to go to the bathroom super quick while I get a couple queues up for this group. Please stick around if you're willing to. I understand it can be a little bit boring to see stream starting and music, but talk amongst yourself in chat. I just need a moment. I am back. I'm sorry. Just needed a moment. See here, it's a bit better. Hey, damn, look at that healer. Okay, you got yourself a spot, bud. 2.6k. All right. All right. All right. We can work with that. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. I really am not feeling good at all. After this next keystone, I'm probably just going to have to get off here and go get myself some sleep. Try to sleep it off. He said, I feel sad for you, Atish. Oh my god. Chaos, dude, if you ever want to do some Mythic Plus on your monk and you want to do it live, man, I really wish that I could join you. EU servers. I was about to say I would join you anytime, but I just realized, fucking EU. Like, how many times are we going to run into this problem? Probably a million. Because I will always forget. Because I'm really bad about forgetting stuff like that. EU servers. I hate that separation. Damn it, you and me were talking about that idea that we wish that Blizzard would be able to expand it and connect them somehow so that we could at least play together. You know, or at least go into the same instance. Like, even if you're phased in open world, like, to just give us the same instancing would be fucking awesome. Because then I could pug raid with some of my EU buddies. Because I have quite a few. It makes me sad that I can't play with them because I can't afford both accounts anymore. I used to have an EU account. It's just too much money spent right now. Because I'm trying to put a lot of money into, like, my streaming equipment, into my recording equipment, getting myself a new microphone. Because as we all figured out earlier, my microphone's utter garbage. Yeah. Absolute trash. Huh. In British, my country, sure shit feels that way. Dude, right. I bet your country does. Like, I got a couple of, a friend of mine from Russia, and I got one from Serbia, and both of them play on EU servers. And neither, like, even though they live in America now, they still play on EU servers. We haven't been able to play together at all. And, like, I work with these dudes. Like, they're sitting there talking about the fun they're having in their raiding guild and shit, and, like, I can't even join them or invite them to, like, come join a raid night with me or some Mythic Plus or whatever. It's kind of irritating. I mean, they can't let us play together since the EU. I mean, that's true, but I could just as easily go sign up for EU servers. Or I don't know if you've ever been on Illidan, dog, but literally less than half of my server speaks fucking English. It's almost all Chinese, Japanese, or Korean. Like, no joke. I had to get an add-on called Block Chinese so that I would only see English text because my trade chat and general chat would just flood, like endlessly flood, with these different languages that I couldn't understand, and it started to get annoying to me. It took me 4 years on Illidan to finally get that fucking add-on, but man, it was worth it. Who's in Indonesia, and he always... I mean, sometimes I don't even know if I know what sleep is, but, like... I mean, not even just necessarily with my WoW habit, but... like in general, I'm a hell of an insomniac. I don't sleep much anyway. Farm some gold? Why farm some gold? I have gold. I don't have a ton of gold, but I have gold. Like some. At least it's something, right? See Nim. Nim was awesome. Okay, you can talk all the shit you want, but I liked Nim, alright? I enjoyed Nim's content. The Blood Elf rapper craze was fucking stupid, but, like, that dude did a pretty good job at it. Son of a bitch. Hang on, guys. I'm getting a phone call. I'm so sorry. This is an important one. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. That was my doctor calling me back. I've been waiting to hear back from her. Rapper from the old days. Dude, Nim was the shit. Fuck everybody who has shit to talk about that dude. So growing up is overrated. Yes, growing up is overrated, okay? Do watch the vids now. I loved them back in the day, but they are cringe now that I have adulted. You know, I actually did rewatch them recently. I rewatched them with my dad and a friend of his because my dad was a really avid WoW player back in the day, and so was his buddy. So I went back and watched them with my dad and a friend of his the other day, and I was like, hey, you know what? In all honesty, these still aren't that bad. Like. The culling of Arthas. God, dude. Nixium back in the day was a little cringy. Like, just a little cringy. God, the Demon Hunter one. How to Demon Hunter. That one was a little bad. That one was a little bad, too. Like, the one that came out during fucking, I don't know, Cataclysm or something like that. Like, late Cataclysm, maybe early MOP. Something along those lines. God, dude. That bothered me a little bit. You still love that one? I mean, it's definitely not bad, but it just, ugh. Like, when you compare that to, like, some of his newer ones, his newer ones are fucking, they're BlizzCon worthy. They're BlizzCon worthy without a doubt. Both of them were good. I like the way they continued it with the second part. I loved his noob character, dude. Noob was my shit. Like, I fucking related with Noob on a spiritual level, dudes. Y'all don't even understand. Like, I related with Noob so hard. Oh my god, when can I get some decent people to apply? Dude, nah, I already told you no. He was like, lol, baddie, because he linked me Amenthul's vision. Like, okay, yeah, because I totally give a shit about your Amenthul's vision. Like, it honestly means nothing to me. If your IO isn't very high and I'm doing an 18, then I don't want you, because just because you have some shit that you could pay for in a run doesn't mean that you're a good Keystone runner. Make them post ahead of the curve. The Lels one. Dude, if I asked people for AOTC to do a Keystone, I think they would laugh in my face, okay? Now, see, that's more like it, alright? I can work with that. I can work with that, Pally, alright? Looks like we got us a group, guys. Make them link the Friendship Moose. Guys, I need some F's in chat for Friendship Moose, okay? Friendship Moose has always been there for us and always will be there for us. Oh my goodness. Am I lagging to you guys? I can probably crank my graphics down a little bit. It's too bad. Let's see here. Let's just knock them down to 8 since we're doing a key anyway. At least you guys... The fuck is a Friendship Moose? The fuck are you? Friendship Moose is life, Apocalypse. To make a long story short, Friendship Moose is life. Exactly. Exactly. Just Google it. Google Friendship Moose. Google Friendship Moose. It doesn't have to do about when you started playing. You just got to look up Friendship Moose if you don't already know who he is. It was a WOD thing, and he's been here for us since. And he seems to be angry as he psalms in caps. Oh, shit. Do you even friendship Alpaca? That's a good question. Do you? Do you, Alpaca? Got a Hobbit screen. That's definitely not the response I was expecting you to get. Tell you the truth. Google it harder with great force. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not trying to cough in your ear. Oh, I feel like shit. You guys have been really active in talking to me, though, so I really don't want to leave chat, get off live. I love talking with you guys, and I'm only going to have one more day this week, and that's really sad to me. Because I want to be able to do like some kind of at least close to a 5-day-a-week schedule, 4 or 5 days a week. At least stream for an hour or something like that a day. Just so I can at least still talk to you guys if I haven't had enough time to make videos and stuff. I think that would be fantastic. Do you have this mount, Alpaca? I need to know that. Do you have yourself the pretty nightmare horse? I like the nightmare horse. I very, very much like my nightmare horse. No one can top that to me. Holy shit, dude. Look at that new lock summon fucking closet. Oh my god. That thing is demonic. Do you even Una? No, I don't. No, I have a better skin PvP version. I don't want the fucking PvP version. I like the purple one. The purple one looks more natural. I don't like armor on all of my shit. I want something like kind of... I have cold screenshot made. I will send it to you later. Oh, God. Screenshot of what? Portal? Oh, shit. Alright. DM that shit to me, bro.
3, 2, 1.
Anyone can use an entire day doing puzzles. It's true endurance. Dude, yeah, for real, man. That fucking like, God. The endless halls part of that challenge was just dumb. Like, that shit was just dumb to me. I got so mad. I spent 11 hours in that motherfucker, okay? I spent 11 hours in that stupid-ass fucking maze. Oh, my God, it pissed me off to such a degree that I can't even describe to you guys without getting demonetized. You don't even realize the level of frustration that I experienced in that motherfucker. No, I didn't do it with add-ons, dude. I discovered that the day it came out. Like, the day that the Find It Discord started working on it, I got involved in that shit the same day. Because I really, really wanted to try to solve it for myself. I think the add-ons are a pathetic way of doing that. Why solve something like that with add-ons when you can do it yourself? Like, that just destroys the entire purpose of the puzzle. Add-ons and googly eyes. Googly eyes? I haven't heard that phrase before. That is definitely a solid way of putting it. Fucking googly eyes. Dude, high school teachers need to use that. It looks like you did your research for this paper through some googly eyes, didn't you? Fucking, that's hilarious. Guild Wars 2's jumping puzzles. Dude, Guild Wars, I loved it so much. I love Guild Wars 2 still to this day, but man, I really wish there was an in-game. Because, like, the only enjoyment I get out of that game is the leveling. In all honesty, the in-game just kind of blows. You earned it, but its effort diminished by those who get the same rewards for using add-ons. But exactly, that's the whole problem. But, I mean, think about the fucking ways that you can farm honor, dude. You could get yourself to the prestige level like that, now that it's pre-patched, just by having a few alts that you PvP on casually. I have 2 prestige mounts that I don't use because I got them in a non-fair way. Like, I have so many alts that are 110 that I PvP on, like, relatively casually, that I had enough honor level build up to get 2 of them. And that didn't seem fair to me. I didn't feel like I earned that, but I definitely fucking earned that nightmare. Elusive Nightmare was easily one of the most difficult mounts that I've ever farmed myself. I've never done anything that difficult. When Guilty Sleeplet talking, taking it for a while so we could do jumping. Haha! Oh shit, zombie! 2-mana fort, then jumping puzzles so we could mine nodes. Man, sometimes that's what you gotta do with that damn game. It felt really repetitive to me, though. Like, I like the way that they were, you know, the original fucking World Quest system. I thought that was kind of a cool thought.
3, 2, 1.
Blizzard, though, in my opinion, kind of did a better job with it. Again, that's entirely my opinion, but they definitely did copy Guild Wars with that one. Like, that's not a doubt in my mind. That was a straight hard copy of some Guild Wars shit. Yeah, I played a Necromancer, Reaper specifically.
Beware.
I can't remember what my other specialization type was, though. But I played a Necromancer primarily. Shit, I didn't move in time. You played a staff tank. I like Reaper with the staff, man. I really like the way that you have area of effect dots that do like shitload of damage once you hit high enough levels and you get into the expansion packs and you actually have proper stats for it. You know what I mean?
Beware.
It was cool having a choice of what path to take and raid it all into the same boss. I don't... It was the in-game itself that ruined the game for me. Like, I had a very large enjoyment of the leveling process, the questing process, trying to find different points and grind my way through it. The storyline was really rich and full, but it was nothing compared to WoW's storyline in my eyes. Like, every fucking MMO that I play, I compare to WoW in my own head, and there's nothing I can do about that, because this was not only my first, but my all-time favorite MMO, and I don't think that there ever will be one that can replace it in my eyes, you know what I mean? That's just the way that I feels about it.
3, 2, 1.
You read it, fans. Dude, right? I'm really glad that they got rid of that fucking crazy bitch. She's nothing but cause problems. What kind of fucking game developer, like, freaks out at fans like that? She's still going crazy online for real? She hasn't backed off yet? Please tell me that's a joke.
Beware.
Shit. Oh, I fucking hate that part of this fight. Like, what kind of shit is she still doing? What could she possibly still have to say? Like, does she even have a ground to stand on, or is she just kind of being psycho? Because that's the way that I'm reading this, that she's still just kind of doing her normal fucking dumb, crazy bullshit that she seems to always want to do. She changed her Twitter.
Beware.
Misogyny. What? What the fuck? What is she talking about? What fucking misogyny? She was fired for being crazy, dude. Like, literally. She was fired for nothing more than being fucking sociopathic. That's honestly hilarious to me. Oh, shit, dude. That's good. That's good. That's really fucking funny. It happened to be a male person who asked the question. Oh, just because it happened to be a male who asked the same question that everybody else was going to ask, that's what makes it misogynistic now. Okay. I see. Well, fuck her. Her opinions are ridiculous, dude. It just seems like one of those fucking I hate everybody type of dealios. Like, there isn't anything that could make her feel better about the situation, anything that could calm her down from it. She's set in her ways at this point, you know? That's all there is to it. Conspiracy. Yes, it is fucking conspiracy. At least we can all agree on that. I hate that dot. Slows and it does damage. Worst dot in game, guys, officially. Being upset that her Twitter was taken representative place even though she put it on. Okay, well see, she did that to herself. She labeled herself as one of their employees. Like, that's her own fault. That once she did that, she associated herself with the company on social media. She did that to herself. About my job. Yeah, right? Okay, so if you're going to do that, then why label yourself as an employee for that company? Why not avoid like a disparaging clause, which almost any major company like that has in the contracts that you sign for employment? Like, if you're going to bitch and complain about where you work, you got to at least do it without mentioning the name of the company. That's fucking, that's ridiculous, dude, honestly.
3,
that just frustrates me.
2, 1.
People like her piss me off. Like, they're the legitimate bane of my existence. I can't stand that shit. Like, you can't take what you dish out is a serious
4,
problem.
3, 2, 1.
Right, bro, I gotta head off. All right, right on, Apocalypse. Thank you so much for coming and staying with me throughout the stream. I really appreciate your time, dude. Like always, always help me keep the chat rolling real well. Means a lot, dude. I'll hit you up on Discord a little later today.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Damn, this is so hard hitting, dude. Every time. All right. What kind of fucking, like, I just don't understand how you can get that kind of thought process when you're the one who labeled yourself as a, you know, employee of the company. Like, you were literally digging your own grave by doing that. No joke. Like, you are fucking yourself by signing up for that. Oh my God, bursting. Here's a writer, howling me and fired for airing an NPC for refusal to act like men's property. I won't play the music. Seriously? That, wow. What a Twitter bio. You guys are bitching at me for stagger pulling. Well, last time I checked, guys, I survived the pull. He said don't just kill 11 mobs in 3 seconds. Why not? I don't see a reason. Killing 11 mobs in 3 seconds makes the dungeon go faster if people know how to use their defenses. You can take 11 stacks with almost without a healer, as long as the healer keeps, like, has you topped off when it starts. I survived that pull and all I got was a shitty t-shirt. You damn skippy about that, bud. Seems all tanks ever end up getting is a shitty t-shirt, even if they're the ones that survive. Because they died. So that's the tank's fault. But you can finish the pull and do it yourself. You're still somehow at fault. And you didn't do anything helpful. Like, but I finished it for you. Like, what did I do so wrong if I did your job for you? Just burn it down and start over? You're you want to watch the world burn type of dude, are you? I can't blame you, man. I can definitely get behind that ideology to a degree. I mean, it's just gotten so far and so fucking outrageously crazy that, like, I don't see how people can think that some of the things they think are morally okay, how they are. Like one is doing the exact same disturbing, fucked up shit to the other. The exact same. So what's the difference? My underground layer. Ha ha. Hey. If we can just agree and pretend that you're not a supervillain, then I am definitely not a lizard person, okay? I'm just a normal human. Who was 14 with Tyrannical this week as a healer? Pray for me, guys. Oh, boy. Good luck with that, bud, honestly. That's going to be a pretty rough run. It really is. You really just need to hope that your tank knows how to take that hit on the first boss, because those hits on the first boss are what will destroy you every time. Like, you will chew through so much mana trying to do those recoveries, because that shit can either one shot or take them down to 1 health kind of shit. Like, if they have a fail safe like a demon hunter, it'll just pop my auto meta, but I only got 1 of those per boss pull, you know, so I have to hope and rely that my other external cooldowns and trinkets can help me work it, because if they can't, then I'm really fucked. I'm boned. I don't have any other way to do anything. Brand new star. I mean, it's not a bad point. Alright. Let's do this boss.
Three, two, one.
Yes. Serpentix, yo. Damn, look at the way they are tearing his health apart, dude. Oh, they lusted. That makes sense. This rogue and paladin are both doing almost 10k damage, like, a piece. Which is absolutely fucking broken, might I add. The only other class I've seen be able to manage that is an arcane mage. And it's funny, because people are saying the arcane mage is, like, bottom tier damage. I've seen arcane mages do, like, 15-20k single target through a whole boss fight. Like, the whole boss fight. You don't see very many other classes being able to do that. I get that they have mana, like, consumption problems, but fuck. They can stay that consistent if they manage their mana right. That just seems kind of broken to me. So I think people are just going to assume that they're not that good, and then that one dude that does play Arcane anyway is going to be able to prove them wrong. Because that's the direction it seems like it's going. Arcane's just, it's kind of boring, dude. Like, it's really fast-paced, and it fucking does a ton of damage, but it's really, really boring. Like, I just wish they would beef it up a little bit. Give me a little flavor, man. Throw something in there. I was always a fire mage. Like, the 2 expansions that I've mained a mage, I always played fire every time. I'm considering maining Arcane for BFA. I love the new RNG talent. Yeah, dude, I do too. I really like the direction that they're taking it. Legion Arcane to me was just not as entertaining as I was hoping it could be. I was expecting a lot more out of it, especially with how they beefed up fire the way they did. So I was a little bit disappointed by it. I played Arcane, don't get me wrong, but in progression rating, it never really got its day like some of the other specs seem to have gotten, you know. Like, Fire and Frost really were just top-tier Mythic rating specs for not just utility, but, like, mobility and mid-combat, stuff along those lines. Like, I don't know, they just... They weren't as strong as I was really, really hoping they were. I was hoping for like a Wrath level overpowered Arcane for me to play it. Because you could absolutely wreck the DPS charts. You could stick your wiener in them DPS charts and not have a problem. Very, very simply. I'm going to let this priest catch up. Okay. Come on, priesty weesty, you can keep up. These are gonna be anti-disc and PvP. Oh yeah, dude, I was thinking about that. I love the way they have changed disc though. Like bubble spamming not only is back, but bubble spreads atonement now. Like that is so overpowered, dude. That is so exciting to me. Just not fun. Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of on the engaging side. It's a lot better than Legion Disc. I'm really glad that they have made it as engaging as they have, and they've kind of made it more of an active healing role instead of just kind of an absorb blanket spec. The way they've changed it is definitely refreshing, but I think that they could have done so much more with it. Like, they could have done so much more with it. Beer is cold and chicken is hot. All right, man. Have a good one, Atish. Thanks for stopping by, man. The stream is just me typing to John. Yeah, I know, right? Everybody had to go. It's alright, Zombie. I don't mind talking to you, man. I gotta get going after this dungeon here anyway, so it's not a big deal. As long as you'll stay with me through the dungeon, man, I'd really appreciate it. Because then I don't have to sit here and talk to myself. That's how it seems to go toward the end of them sometimes, you know. You're gonna play No Man's Sky? You know, I never really even tried No Man's Sky. I heard some really good and yet really bad things about it. Like, I heard there were people who found disappointment. But, like, I don't know. I never played it. What do you think about it? It's 3D Starbound. That sounds kind of neat. I can eat with one hand. Hell yeah, Tisha's sticking around. Right on. At least there's two people with me now. I'm not just sitting here by myself. That's nice. That's nice. Oh shit. Ah! I'm going down. No, I'm not. I saved it. Thank you, trinkets. Hey! Decine bud? Oh shit. I'm pretty sure that that's some stony shit, isn't it? That's either something stony or you're just a really kind dude. Thanks for the subscription, man. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the content. Next time, kill that fucking seagull. Damn, I am very sorry, Mr. Warlock. That is probably why the boss took so long to kill. From the island, brother. Oh, man, I like that. I like the sound of that. Right on. What is it that you do for fun in the wonderful plains of Azeroth, my friend? How do you spend your extra time? PvP, huh? Are you Horde or Alliance? I tried a PvP, but at least right now my Vengeance is just kind of honestly awful. At least considering fucking the way that rogues and boomkin druids are overpowered beyond recognition right now. Oh, it kind of sucks. Dude, if we two-chest this 18, I'm going to be really fucking satisfied. You burned it and put a vid on Facebook, did you? Shit. Well, I mean, if they just did initial release as alpha, so full release, no one of those people would have been mad. Agreed, dude. I could not agree with you anymore on that. Like, that is a solid point. That is a very solid point made. Also, they need to drop the price by 20 bucks. Right? Dude, for real. Like, why is the price still as fucking high as it is? You got it on sale? What do you mean they overhyped the shit out of it, Atish? Like, how do you feel? Why do you feel that way?
3, 2, 1.
Damn it, dude. We're gonna have to go get more trash. We're not fucking two-chesting this. That's very disappointing. I love the Fable games even more, though. Dude, Fable was my shit! And yes, the question I asked you, Atish, was about No Man's Sky. I loved Fable, dude. I remember playing so much Fable growing up. The first game was my shit. Like, I completed the game multiple times as all the way good, all the way bad. You know, a nice neutral. Tried to see different ways and different paths that you could take to, like, customize the game in some different way or run into some kind of story I hadn't seen before. Like, I played through the first one fucking 100 times. Oh my god, I loved it, dude. That was an amazing series. Like, they did shit right with it. Alright, now I need to go get some of that trash. Oh shit, we can still two-chest it, guys. Guys, we can still two-chest. They might have a new Fable in dev. That's not a might. That's a say, what the fuck did you just say to me? Because I think you just might have changed my life, bruh. Oh my god. Dude, me too. Me too. That always brought me quite a bit of excitement. Oh, stacks. Stacks. Healer, help! Ah! Thank God for health stones. Oh my god, I got stuck. That is truthfully embarrassing. Come on, two chest. Yeah, lots of places are reporting a Fable 4 being made. Dude! Dude! I want it. Yeah, +2 on an 18, boys. That's not bad at all. I'm satisfied with that. Polygon, if you can trust them for anything, is saying it's going to be a thing for sure. I mean, I don't know necessarily how much I can trust Polygon, to be completely honest, but let's just hope that they're not bullshitting me. Because that would be an exciting moment for me, is figuring out what's going on. I mean, you can trust them for base info, but not political stuff. Agreed, dude. 100% agreed. And a shitty ring. Alright, cool. Cool. Anyway, Atish, Zombie, thank you so much, guys, for sticking around. Y'all are always there. Y'all are always here to talk to me. I really appreciate it. Wait, multiplayer? Say what? Multiplayer. Multi-fucking player on Fable. Huh? Huh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think you might have just made my week. I will stream the fuck out of it, bro. Don't you worry. What? What? I will literally buy an Xbox for it too, dude. Don't worry. I'm a PlayStation guy anyway, but I will buy an Xbox for it. I mean, a PC guy anyway. I don't have any other gaming consoles. I just like my PC, man. It's my thing. Shit. Alright, guys. I gotta get going so that I can go pick up the wifey. First Fallout and now Fable. Dude, if it comes to PC, it's game over. That's gonna be my new shit. If they bring Fable to PC, my life is truthfully complete. Oh hell. All right, man. Both of you guys have a wonderful day. Anybody else who's still in chat, still listening, y'all take care. I really appreciate you stopping by. I will be streaming during the same time slot tomorrow from 2 to 4-ish, like maybe closer to 5 p.m. EST tomorrow, and I would love to see every one of you there, all of you who were willing to show up today. It was super dope, guys. I had a blast, just like I always do. As always, guys, have fun and be safe.